Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is a campaign that we're running for one of our clients who is in the tree service industry. Now, we work with home remodeling companies, we work with pressure washing businesses, but I just wanted to show you a tree service campaign and how we're basically printing money for them with paid ads. Now, paid ads work if you have a good sales process. Anybody can go to somebody's house, go to a property, and then give them an estimate. To make paid ads work and paid traffic like we're doing here, you must have a sales process that is proven. You must go to the property with a uniform on or just a, khakis, looking presentable, having a decent truck, not going there in a truck that's just absolutely beat up because these are not referrals. These are leads coming in from either Facebook, TikTok, Google, and it's called paid advertisement. So what happens is a prospect, one of your potential clients, will see a video or see a picture that sparks interest and makes them want a estimate for their tree service or their remodeling or their pressure washing, whatever service it is. Now, they're going to give us their name, email, phone number. And what we do is ask them questions to qualify them even more. All of this is done under your business's name. So that when you do contact the lead or the prospect, they know who is contacting them. Does that make sense? So that's kind of different from an Angie's List or some other lead provider where they're farming leads. Now, the benefit of producing your own leads through your company name is that when you contact them, they're already going to have somewhat trust because of the professional looking advertisement. The questions that we ask them to qualify them can be anything. Now, for you and your sake, if we ask them more questions, the cost per lead will increase. And you can see here, we started this campaign with a more open net. So we just asked them a couple questions. And then you can see that in the next campaign, we asked them more questions. And then in the highest quality campaign, we asked them even more questions. And you can see that the cost per result increased, but the actual quality of the lead increased as well. But when you're first starting out doing paid traffic, you want to test everything. You want to test wide open and then start narrowing it down more and more and more. So eventually your cost per lead may be $50, $60, but the quality of that lead is that they live in a $750,000 house plus. Does that make sense? Now these questions will be: how serious are you about getting this service done? How soon do you want this service completed? And if they choose an answer like, I'm not that serious, I'm just interested, we'll actually close the form, close the survey so that they cannot come through and you pay for a lead. Now, what this does, it qualifies them, but it saves you time from contacting the person who's not really interested, going out to the property, wasting gas money, wasting money for your estimator to go out there, wasting just time in general. So you do want to have a strategic approach to generating leads. Now, not everybody can generate the types of leads like we do. It's because we have a master pixel. Now, with Facebook, Google, TikTok, you can train a pixel. A pixel is a piece of code that we install on our CRM. Now, our pixel has conversions. Whenever somebody opts in, fills out a survey, our pixel will get a fire. It'll get hit. And we've generated thousands, tens of thousands of tree service leads, remodeling leads. And what happens is the pixel becomes smarter and smarter and smarter. So our cost per result will already be low when we create a new campaign, either for your company or somebody else's company. Why? Because we have the data already. So if you start out on your own and try to replicate the results, the cost per lead will be much higher. And if you don't know what you're doing, you could spend a ton of money like maybe $381 and you don't get a single lead at all. Now, let me show you the calculator behind this. So if you're spending $50 a day, and as you can see, they are spending $50 a day, and this is the only one that is active. $50 a day. That's 1,500 bucks a month, and the average cost per lead is 25. You can see right here, it might be 20 bucks. So let's do that. So that's 75 leads per month at a estimate appointment percentage. Now this is low, and I like to be conservative when I show you guys this stuff because um, we want to set expectations the right way. This can be up to 70% at times. Now that means out of 10 leads that come in, 5 of them are actually going to book a time for you to go out there and give them an estimate. So that means there's 38 estimate appointments per month. The total cost per estimate would be $40. Now, if your closing percentage is 30%, that would be 11 jobs. Now, this average sale depends on what services you are selling. So, if we're selling a remodeling, like a bathroom remodel or a kitchen remodel, then the actual revenue will be much higher. And that's why running paid traffic with higher ticket services are much better. Okay, so this is just for a tree company. Usually their average ticket will be anywhere from 1,200 bucks to 2,000 if they're doing a tree removal job. And the fulfillment cost will be anywhere from 50%. It can be more, it can be less, depending on your crew size and your expenses. Now, that's 11 jobs at $1,500. That's $16,000 in gross revenue, spending $1,500 on paid ads. Now, this is what we charge depending on where you're at in your business. This can get up to $5,000 if you're spending more on the platform because we have to manage that budget and manage the whole system. All right, basically, you're renting the system from us. We've already put in the work generating the pictures, the videos, the ad copy so that you don't have to guess and figure out on your own what generates the lowest cost per lead with the highest quality lead. Okay, so, and you can even mess with this. Let's say that you were just closing 10%. You can see that that's only 3.75 jobs, and you actually pretty much broke even on this whole thing. So that's why we really emphasize on, hey, if you don't know how to close deals, this is probably something that you don't want to do. If you're going to clients' houses, shaking hands with them, finding their problem, their pain point, and you think that you can close 5 out of 10 deals, you can see how insane paid ads can grow your business. This is the same way that I grew my landscaping company when I was 18 years old to $500,000 before selling that business and starting my agency where we help and consult different types of contractors with paid ads and their sales process. So if you went with us, we also have a sales video that teaches you how to sell paid ads because we do the same thing for our own agency. What does that mean? That means we run ads and we might say, hey, are you a tree service business? Are you a home remodeling company? And we have all of this down pat. This is how we can grow our company pretty much, not effortlessly, but until we want to stop and consume our profit, right? So this is the same thing that we do building our business. This is not something that, this is just random. If you are looking for somebody that knows what they're doing, there probably will be a link in the description if you want to speak with us, talk about if this is something that would work in your business, because it does not work in all businesses. Just book a time on the calendar and we can do that. Thanks for watching.